Welcome back to Walk and Talk. Today's day 4 of listening to a new album on my treadmill until we hit 2027, and today's album is great. 444 by Jay-Z, clocking in at about 36 minutes, is his 13th studio album and produced front to back by the legend No ID. My knowledge of Jay runs a bit shallow because I've only spun the Black album previously, as well as the story of OJ off this record, so I'm excited to see what's in store. On the fitness side of things, being back in a real gym has been amazing. Hit the back and buys today, and finally got back on the lat pull down. Exercise is coming to you now. Anthony, you know what time it is?
Yeah. So, 444, right off the bat, I gotta say, I think this is a very solid record. I think Jay and No ID bring both very good lyrical performances as well as beat selections. And I really like that it seems like Jay-Z is trying to turn inward and talk about his legacy, his children, his family, his infidelity, and his status within the music world. I think the sample choices on this album are very cool and also reflect the personal nature of these, because you have songs like Love's in Need of Love Today by Stevie Wonder, or Someday We'll All Be Free by Donny Hathaway. I think my biggest favorite track on this record has got to be Smile. When I was talking about what the Stevie Wonder sample works really well here, I think the story about Jay-Z's mom coming to terms with her sexuality is a very sweet story, and the outro did make me shed a tear. But other highlights on this record for me are also Kill Jay-Z. I think the intro sets the tone really well, shedding the ego. This beat is incredibly nasty as well. Story of OJ, which, as many people would know, this beat is infamous and also probably one of my favorite beats of the 2010s. I really like the title track. I think the beat on that track is amazing. The wailing screams in the background. Jay-Z apologizing for all the womanizing nature that he's done. I think Family Feud is really good, as much as I think Beyonce should have actually had a verse on here instead of being the choir that Jay-Z raps behind. I think Marcy Me is a very good penultimate track. It sets up the ending of this record very well, and I do enjoy that The Dream is on this record despite not being credited. I think Jay's lyrics about coming from Marcy and how far he's came is very inspiring, especially after all you hear on this record. And I think Legacy finishes the album very well, with Blue Ivy talking at the beginning of the song and him talking about moving through generational trauma to leave a legacy for his children and teaching them the importance of money and saving and investing. My least favorite is probably going to have to go to Moonlight. It just feels really forgettable, and it feels like it could have been on a different record or kind of just left on the cutting room floor. Overall, I think this record's probably going to get an 8 from me. Peace out!